Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule very well to this very day, that is feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And also shalom to the hopefully elect that is also laboring his work as well, giving you due diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and all charity. Now, topic of this video is going to be entitled "Keep It Simple," in which the Spirit has it to where I title it in a different way. I'm going to move according to the Spirit, but just rolling in the Spirit. Just want to do a quick lesson on the importance of keeping this thing simple. And when I say that, I mean, just basically going into the, touching up on the basic scriptures, because those are the foundations, or the that's the foundation, and that's the building block on which we build as far as teaching this word. All right, because even the simplest of scriptures that it's simple to us, but to others, it's a stumbling block. It could be something as simple as Esau going into slavery in the other nations, the Most High dealing only with Israel, things of that nature, man. Sometimes we do delve into the deeper topics, but really the main objective that we all should keep in mind is that we're here to edify the elect. All right. Now you got brothers that are seasoned in this truth, and then you got brothers that are just now coming in. And you got ones that are listening that are part of the 1/3, and then you have others that are part of the elect that hasn't even woken up yet. Even though they're sealed as of now, and what we believe that they're sealed according to the Spirit, and how everything has been going on in today's time. That's why it's important to keep it simple. And Rich, really, we can either be going to simple topics or we've been going into something deep. Really, to the righteous, to us, this thing of ours, this truth, and what we're going to, man, is very simple. It's very easy to understand. But for the ones that are not worthy of this thing of ours, this truth, it's not for them. All right, it's not for them to understand and to know the scriptures as we do, because the Most High hasn't given them the understanding in order to know these scriptures. All right, the understanding is very easy, man. If you really go into it, for the ones of you that are that believe. But to the others who don't believe, they'll find some type of fault. And we ran into this countless times, man. They'll find some type of fault or contradiction, or try to fight the scriptures. All right. And which that's expected, man, because even the letters or the epistles of Paul, which we go into at some point, those are, his epistles and other scriptures, the ones who are unlearned and the ones who are not, once again, not worthy to receive this, they wrestle with the scriptures. All right. And what they end up doing, like the scriptures say, and Lord will, I'm gonna get it in a minute, is that they end up wrestling with the scriptures towards their own destruction. All right. So once again, that's expected, man. We're gonna expect people not to understand. You're gonna have people that are gonna fight against this truth. All right, because they can't understand, and something that they can't understand, really, that in a way that's dangerous towards these people, because if they can't understand it, then that brings about fear. All right, and it's a common reaction when people don't understand something, one way or another, they fear it. All right, so that's why when it comes to this truth, That's why we face such an opposition from other people that are outside of the circle, is because they have no understanding. All right, and they look at this thing as being evil, which again, because they lack understanding. All right, pursuant to Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, that's why they're going to be destroyed, because of that lack of understanding. All right, but we'll go ahead and jump into the precepts here. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 2. It says, "For I am jealous over you with godless jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband, which is who, Yahushua, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Yahushua Hamashiach. But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahushua." All right, so there it is. So such as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, and guess what? That serpent is still alive and well, man. All right, and he is here in the form of Esau. All right, because that even goes into what was really going down in the beginning. All right, because some people believe, actually the majority of people believe that it's an actual serpent, but if you go into the scriptures, you find out who that serpent is. All right, now I'm not gonna go too deep into it, because of course that's me. That'd be another topic for another video. But when that serpent beguiled Eve, right, through a subtlety, in which that's still happening to this very day, by way of this media that's being pushed out, and was also being pushed out by the modern day churches, which is based on the Roman Catholic Church that was set back during the time of when you had Constantine the Great, and when you had paganism that was mixed into the scriptures, right? So your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Yahushua, right? So you can just go into the scripture, and it's very simple, man. All right, that's why it's a notion that's pushed out called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. All right, but I'm gonna go on from there. I believe I had another scripture I want to go into. Type it in like this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, and this is at verse 24. It says, "As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked." So the ways of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua are plain unto the godly. All right, they're plain unto the holy. And what's that word holy means? All right, it means consecrated, it means clean, and it also means separated. All right, and there's another scripture that backs that up. Let me get Romans chapter 11 verse 7. Let's like you. It's Romans chapter 11 verse 7. It says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for. But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded." See that? So the election of the nation of Israel have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Okay? Why? Because the Lord has chosen the ones to receive this, and the Lord has separated the ones that do have this understanding from the ones that don't. All right? Now I'm going to go back to Sirach chapter 39, verse 24. It says, "As his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked." All right. So here it is again. It's plain unto the holy, the ones that are separated, right? But there's things that are plain to us are stumbling blocks unto the wicked. All right. See, we can understand it, man. As far as the mark of the beast, we understand that. That's plain as day. That's the microchip We understand about martial law. We understand the law of rape. All right, which Jake getting their feelings about, but it's easy to understand, man, because they can't put their emotions aside to see that. Okay, the law of womanhood, when a woman actually becomes a woman, you know, those things is stumbling blocks to them, man. All right, and other scriptures that pertains to that as well. Now, I want to grab one last precept here. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 16. And I'm going to get straight to the point. Verse 16 says, "Is also in all his epistles," talking about Paul, right, the Apostle Paul, "speaking in them of these things, in which are some things hard to be understood." And that's true. All right, you got certain things that Paul was writing in his epistles that to these people, it's hard to be understood if you're not well versed. If you're not well versed in the scriptures, right? It says, "which they that are unlearned and unstable rest." All right, which means wrestle. Okay, you wrestling with the precepts. All right, and it says, "as they do also the other scriptures," right? As they do also the other scriptures, right? From the Old Testament into the New. It says, "unto their own destruction." All right, so they do it unto their own destruction, man. So them not knowing his epistles and all the other scriptures, they wrestle with those scriptures unto their own destruction. All right, and the Lord has appointed them that lot to do that, to wrestle with the scriptures, man. And that's a terrible thing. That's why the Lord known as the King of Terrors. All right, when you go into the dynamics of this truth, it opens a lot of doors, man. You start to see things on another level. But that's pretty much the end of this lesson here. I'm gonna go ahead and end off on that note. Lord's will, this is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Till next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well to this day. Also, shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the whole elect that is laboring his work as well, giving your diligence to make your calling and election sure in faith and truth and sincerity and all charity. And with that, it was a shalom.